In the world of snakes, there are predators that not only kill their prey, but also hunt other snakes. King Cobra, the longest venomous snake on the planet, is known for one terrifying thing. It eats snakes, from highly venomous species to snakes nearly as large as itself. Not many can escape this hunt. A lightning-fast strike, a dose of venom enough to end everything. Today, you will witness shocking moments as king cobras attack and devour other snakes, captured on camera in the wild. In this scene, the king cobra begins its hunt in complete silence, scanning the ground with sharp eyesight and sensing even the slightest vibrations. Ahead, a rat snake moves unknowingly into danger. Slowly, the distance closes. The rat snake raises its head in defense, but against a specialist predator, intimidation means nothing. Then, the strike. A lightning-fast bite lands cleanly, delivering a precise dose of neurotoxic venom. King Cobra venom targets the nervous system, shutting down muscle control within minutes. The rat snake's movements turn weak, disjointed, then stop completely. With no resistance left, the king cobra calmly adjusts its jaws and begins swallowing from the head. A hunt defined not by struggle, but by precision, patience, and lethal efficiency. In dense bushes, a small black viper moves quietly, completely unaware that it has been targeted. Ahead, the king cobra raises the front part of its body, observing every small movement. This is a specialized snake hunter, not hunting rodents or frogs, but directly targeting other snakes. The decisive moment comes very quickly. A lightning-fast lunge, a bite aimed straight at the head. The vital point. Neurotoxic venom is immediately injected, paralyzing the nervous system in a short time. The viper only manages a few final struggles before its body quickly loses control and becomes motionless. Without giving any chance, the king cobra begins swallowing from the head, the only way to handle scaled prey. In the silence of the forest, the hunt ends quickly. As the king cobra slithers back into its burrow, it does not realize it has been ambushed. In an instant, another predator lunges from behind, pulling both into the tight underground space. In the dark burrow, the king cobra's advantage disappears. It cannot spread its hood to threaten, nor does it have space to evade or counterattack. The opponent bites directly at the back of the head, the most critical control point of a snake. Despite being a specialized snake hunter with high venom resistance, the king cobra falls into a disadvantage when it loses control of its head. After a few minutes of struggle, resistance gradually fades. The predator drags the prey out of the burrow and begins to eat. In the world of snakes, space and position can decide everything. In this scene, a coral snake falls into an inescapable trap. A reticulated python has coiled tightly around its head, completely locking the most critical point of its body. For snakes, losing control of the head means losing the ability to fight back. Despite possessing strong venom, the coral snake cannot bite when its head is restrained. The python does not need venom. It uses massive muscular constriction, and with each struggle from the prey, the coils tighten further. This pressure does not just suffocate. It cuts off blood circulation and shuts down bodily functions. Movements gradually slow, weaken, then disappear completely. Within minutes, all resistance ends. A cold outcome, where muscular constriction overcomes deadly venom. In this scene, a ring-necked snake glides gently across dry leaves, actively hunting other snakes as usual. But this time, it makes a critical mistake. It has entered another snake's territory. The reaction is immediate. A sudden lunge, straight to the head. The attacker clamps down and forces the neck into a curved angle, instantly taking control. For snakes, losing control of the head is almost equivalent to defeat. The victim thrashes instinctively, but every movement lacks coordination. With its head locked, it cannot counterattack or escape. The attacker does not need brute force. It simply holds its position, letting fatigue take over. Within moments, resistance disappears. In the world of snakes, whoever controls the head controls the outcome. In this scene, a pit viper is focused on feeding, completely unaware of its surroundings. From behind, a coral snake quietly approaches, taking advantage of that brief moment of vulnerability. No warning, just a sudden strike. The bite targets the head, the critical point. Neurotoxic venom is immediately injected, beginning to paralyze the prey's motor system. The viper reacts violently, trying to struggle and escape, but its movements quickly become slow, disjointed, and uncontrollable. The venom continues to spread, weakening the body second by second. Within a short time, all resistance ends. The coral snake does not rush. It holds the prey firmly, adjusts its position, then begins swallowing from the head. A hunt carried out in silence. In this scene, a snake lies still at rest, but suddenly senses slight vibrations nearby. Within seconds, it has locked onto a target, a coral snake moving nearby. A sudden lunge instantly closes the distance. The coral snake tries to escape, but it is too late. In a fluid motion, the attacker coils tightly around its body, using constriction to stop movement and take full control of the fight. For snakes, constriction is not only for restraint. Then, a precise bite targets the head, the weakest point, further weakening any remaining resistance. The coral snake struggles, but its strength quickly fades. Moments later, its body becomes motionless. The predator does not rush. It simply maintains control until all movement stops. In the damp layer of decaying leaves, a newly hatched reticulated python moves quietly, completely unaware that death is approaching from behind. The king snake approaches extremely slowly, every centimeter carefully calculated. With its specialized snake hunting ability, it does not need to rush, only a precise moment. The attack explodes. A lightning-fast bite strikes the head, the most critical position. Neurotoxic venom immediately spreads, disrupting signals between the brain and muscles. The young python coils in reflex, but its movements quickly become disjointed and uncontrollable. Within seconds, its entire body softens and becomes motionless. As the longest venomous snake in the world, the king snake specializes in hunting and consuming other snakes, even when the prey still shows slight movement. In silence, it slowly begins swallowing the prey from the head. In this scene, the king cobra delivers a precise bite to the python's head, the position that controls all of the prey's reflexes. Unlike constrictor pythons, the king cobra uses extremely powerful neurotoxic venom, directly affecting the nervous system and respiratory muscles. Within a short time, the python's body begins to lose control. Its movements become disordered, then gradually stop. As the longest venomous snake in the world, the king cobra specializes in hunting other snakes, even individuals larger than itself, a rare advantage in the food chain. When the prey can no longer resist, it slowly expands its jaws and begins swallowing from the head to avoid catching on the scales. The confrontation ends where venom has overcome muscular constriction. In this scene, a small python is suddenly ambushed by a king cobra, turning a quiet moment into a life-and-death battle. Instinct takes over. The python coils tightly around the king cobra's head, using its only weapon, constriction. By tightening, it tries to cut off blood flow and disable the attacker. For a moment it works, but the king cobra holds a critical advantage: neurotoxic venom. With each bite, the venom spreads rapidly, disrupting the python's nervous system and weakening muscle control. The coils begin to loosen. Sensing the change, the king cobra immediately breaks free. Calmly, it repositions and begins swallowing the prey from the head. A battle where venom ultimately defeats brute strength. In this scene, a crate suddenly attacks a water snake swimming past, turning a quiet moment into a deadly encounter. Unlike constrictors, crates do not rely on strength, but on venom. It strikes repeatedly, sinking its fangs in and injecting powerful neurotoxins with each bite. The water snake thrashes, trying to turn and fight back, but it is already too late. Crate venom paralyzes the nervous system, disrupting signals between the brain and muscles. Movements become slower, uncoordinated, then weak. Within a short time, the body becomes completely limp. With no resistance left, The crate calmly adjusts its jaws and begins swallowing from the head, ensuring a smooth process. A hunt that ends not with strength, but with precision, patience, and one of nature's most effective weapons. In nature, the king cobra is not just a venomous snake. It is a specialized snake hunter, evolved to take on the most dangerous prey. With speed, precision, and extremely powerful venom, each attack leaves almost no chance for survival. But in the wild, even the most fearsome predators are never completely safe. Because the line between predator and prey is always fragile.